General Hospital will reveal that Damien Spinelli and Maxie Jones have planned a dream wedding, an event they have both long anticipated. After years of ups and downs, they are finally ready to commit to a lifetime together. Maxie, with her perfectionist personality and creative spirit, has personally designed every detail of the wedding, from the floral decorations to the sparkling lights illuminating the aisle. She wants everything to be perfect, not just for herself, but also for Spinelli and their loved ones. Friends and family are eagerly awaiting this momentous day, when the two can officially unite after all the challenges they've faced. Maxie has chosen a pure white wedding dress, elegant yet dazzling, reflecting her personality, a strong woman who is also deeply romantic. She envisions the moment she walks down the aisle, her gaze meeting Spinelli's as he waits for her at the altar, with his warm smile and loving eyes. She knows that no matter what life brings, Spinelli will always be by her side, ready to protect and love her forever. As for Spinelli, he has spent hours thinking about the vows he will say in front of everyone. Naturally passionate and emotional, Spinelli wants his words to be not just a promise but a testament to the endless love he has for Maxie. Even though he has loved her for many years, each passing day makes him more certain that Maxie is his destiny. He has planned a few surprises to make their wedding day even more special, and there's nothing that would make him happier than seeing Maxie's radiant smile on their big day. Everything seemed ready to create the perfect wedding, but an unexpected incident occurred just before the event. Kirsten Storms, the actress who plays Maxie, was involved in a serious real-life accident. The details of the accident were not immediately disclosed, but the severity of the situation required her to be hospitalized. Doctors quickly took necessary medical actions to ensure her life was not in danger, leaving fans deeply concerned. News of Kirsten's accident spread quickly, shocking not only the General Hospital fan community but also the entire cast and crew. Those who had followed Maxie's journey from the beginning couldn't believe that such a setback could happen at this crucial moment. Kirsten's sudden absence has led to the indefinite postponement of Maxie and Spinelli's on-screen wedding plans. No one can say when their story will continue, leaving fans feeling deeply disappointed. While waiting for official updates from the producers and the hospital, various theories have emerged about the cause of Kirsten's accident. Some sources suggest she may have been involved in a traffic accident, while others speculate that an underlying health issue might have contributed to the serious incident. However, so far, there has been no official statement from her representatives or from General Hospital about Kirsten's condition or the next steps for Maxie's character. This unexpected event has not only impacted the storyline of General Hospital but also raised concerns among fans about the future of Maxie's character. Will the producers temporarily replace Kirsten with another actress, as they have done before, or will they let Maxie's story remain on hold until she recovers? When will the most anticipated wedding of the year finally take place? For now, all fans can do is wait for further updates and hope that Kirsten will recover soon so she can continue portraying Maxie, bringing her and Spinelli's love story to the happy ending they all hoped for. In Port Charles, the atmosphere, once filled with joy and excitement for Maxie and Spinelli's wedding, has suddenly turned heavy and somber after the abrupt cancellation of the plans. Maxie, who had placed all her hopes in her big day, feels utterly crushed. She can't stop thinking that she is the reason Spinelli's dream has been shattered. She has long known how much Spinelli loves her and how desperately he wanted to build a family with her. But now, everything seems to be thwarted by fate, and she feels she has disappointed him. Though Spinelli has never once blamed or shown any disappointment, Maxie still can't shake the feeling of guilt. She can see in his eyes a quiet sadness, a sense of loss that he tries to hide so as not to burden her further. Spinelli, with his optimistic nature and unwavering loyalty to Maxie, understands that the most important thing is not a grand ceremony but the love between them. He keeps reassuring Maxie that the wedding is just a formality, that what matters is that they are still together and can continue sharing memorable moments in their lives. But no matter how much he comforts her, Maxie still feels a heavy weight in her heart. Instead of sinking into sadness, both of them decide to focus on more important things, their family. With 3 children at home, Maxie's life is always busy, and she knows she can't afford to wallow in disappointment for too long. She spends more time with Georgie, James, and Bailey Louise, trying to make up for the emotional void she had during the wedding planning process. The evenings spent with the kids, the bedtime stories, and simple moments like eating dinner together become the greatest source of support for Maxie as she finds balance again. Spinelli, though also heartbroken, does his best to maintain optimism. He spends more time with Maxie and the children, taking the family on walks in the park, organizing game nights, or watching movies together at home. He wants to show Maxie that no matter what happens, they are still a family, and happiness doesn't just come from an extravagant wedding but from these everyday moments. Every time he sees the kids laughing freely, Maxie begins to realize that she cannot keep blaming herself. True happiness is still all around her. Alongside caring for her family, Maxie also decides to focus on her work to keep herself busy. After the turbulence at Deception with Tracy Quartermain and significant changes in personnel, she knows she can't let the company fall into crisis. Together with Lucy and Brooke Lynn, Maxie continues to push forward Deceptor's marketing campaigns, ensuring that the brand isn't affected by recent instability. Despite the pressure, work helps her regain a sense of control over her life and prevents her from sinking too deep into sadness. Gradually, Maxie and Spinelli find peace in their present reality. Even though their wedding did not happen as planned, their love for each other is stronger than ever. The vows Spinelli had prepared don't need to be spoken before a crowd to be meaningful, they are expressed every day through his care, patience, and unconditional love for Maxie. She also realizes that love doesn't always need a ceremony to be proven, it's the small, warm moments in life that are truly worth cherishing. Though there is still a slight feeling of regret in their hearts, they both understand that fate may have prevented a ceremony, but it cannot stop their love. And perhaps, one day, when the time is right, they will be able to continue their love story with a real wedding, not because they need it to prove their feelings, but simply because they want to share their greatest happiness together. Although their wedding did not go as planned, Maxie and Spinelli have shown that true love is not affected by circumstances. At first, both of them couldn't avoid the feeling of emptiness and disappointment when their big event was indefinitely postponed. Maxie had spent weeks planning for the perfect wedding day, hoping all their loved ones would witness the moment when she and Spinelli exchanged vows. But when everything suddenly changed, she felt as though all her efforts had been in vain. The feeling of regret lingered for days after the wedding was cancelled. However, as time passed, Maxie gradually realized that the essence of love is not in a grand ceremony or vows spoken before an audience. She began to look at her relationship with Spinelli in a deeper way. The days spent together, the challenges they had overcome, were the true evidence of the love they had for each other. It wasn't the grand wedding dress or a luxurious venue that created happiness, but the simple everyday moments, the mornings they woke up together, the times Spinelli made coffee for her before she dived into a busy day, or when he patiently listened to her complaints about the issues at Deception. Those were the most important things. Maxie learned that true love doesn't always come easily or unfold exactly as expected. Sometimes, it requires patience, understanding, and the acceptance that life always brings surprises. She realized that the wedding being postponed wasn't the end of their happiness but simply another challenge they had to face together. And most importantly, whether or not there's an official ceremony, she knew that Spinelli would always love her and be by her side, no matter the circumstances. As for Spinelli, he also learned an important lesson about true happiness. While he had been eagerly awaiting the day he could officially call Maxie his wife, when the wedding couldn't happen, he realized that it didn't change anything about their love. He is still the man who loves Maxie unconditionally, ready to do anything to make her happy. Even without a certificate or a formal ceremony, they are still a family, raising their children together and building a happy life. Spinelli also understands that love isn't just about sweet moments but about companionship, patience, and mutual trust. When he saw Maxie feeling pressured and disappointed about the wedding being cancelled, he continually reminded her that they didn't need a ritual to confirm their love. True True happiness doesn't come from an event, but from everything they've built together over time. For him, every day with Maxie and the children is the clearest proof of the love they share. Though it may take some time for both of them to accept that their wedding day will not unfold as planned, after everything, they understand that the most important thing has always been there, a lasting love, unshaken by any obstacle. Perhaps one day, they will have a wedding, perhaps not. But no matter what, the important thing is that they have found each other and remain together, facing all the challenges life brings. With Kirsten's slow but positive recovery, there's hope that Maxie and Spinelli will have the chance to continue their unfinished love story. And who knows, maybe one day, their dream wedding will come true, giving fans the happy ending they've longed for.